Alright, yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy MayFlwr, and as always, I hope all you guys are having a great day. It's been a while, but it is finally October, which is easily my favorite month of the year. All the movies, I love Halloween, I love the weather, so in the spirit of this month, I thought we'd try something a little bit scary. Well, not necessarily scary, but you know what I'm saying. So yeah, today we're going to be trying to make some DEATHSTEP. You guys enjoyed when I made that last dubstep video, so I thought I'd make, a couple more. It's really fun. I've really been enjoying producing some of the harder genres lately, especially in the last month for some reason, because this is kind of where it all started for me, kind of back in the day with like harder music. So yeah, this is cool. I like this. So the way I understand DEATHSTEP is kind of like the metal or like the hardcore of the dubstep scene. Maybe with some like hard style or raw style influence as well, with some like harsher sounds in there. That's kind of like me and my friends' favorite thing to do when we go to a festival too. Just go to like the hard bass stage and just headbang. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Let's see if we can lay down some sick DEATHSTEP. Alright, here we go. So I'm gonna start out with the drums, and I'm gonna make this kick and snare pattern more rhythm-like than the classic dubstep pattern, just because that's kind of what I'm going for. Add some snares in this bad boy. So this thing right here is actually another snare, just reversed and shortened up, and I'm gonna put that on every other snare. One thing I kind of noticed when I'm listening to like Code Pandorum or any other DEATHSTEP producer, their percussion loops are kind of like kind of noise based too. So I'm gonna put this window breaking sound effect that I got from YouTube in here, and I'm gonna put that behind the snares just so it sounds a bit more violent. Some of these weird things, don't know what this is. And a crash to finish it off. So without even adding, the bass in, it already sounds kind of like we're going in the right direction of that super heavy feel. I really like that glass break sound. It kind of makes it more Halloween too. All right, so now that we got that down, I guess I'm gonna start working on the main bass patch, and hopefully, I can do this while talking. I kind of suck at doing that, but we'll give it a try. Classic dubstep rhythm LFO to start out with. Change out this wavetable. So all I did right there is turn on the oscillator B, put the octave down, put the level down just to carry the signal over to the FM, and yeah, now I'm just trying to find that sweet spot. Give this some more voices. For the second wavetable, I'm going to put on the sync, and then put the wavetable all the way up, and the sync all the way up. And already we're moving into that kind of metallic-y range. Turn both of these randoms down. And what that does is kind of gives it like a little like blasting effect, kind of like a laser right at the beginning of the sound. A lot of dubstep and rhythm have that sound in it, so I thought I'd throw that in there. One thing I hear in a lot of DEATHSTEP kind of sound design is they'll use Linfold, and that kind of gives it that really high-end white noise, but you can't put too much or you'll freaking blow your eardrums out. But if you put on just a little bit, it kind of makes that high-end stick out. And for the EQ, I'm just going to put 2 notches in. So you guys probably already know this, but for those of you who are just getting into sound design, these effects, the way they're placed, does affect the sound. It's kind of like the same way in the mixer. So if you put the EQ on top of the distortion, that's going to change. And if you put that on top, it's going to change. So just keep in mind, you want it to go top down, and that's kind of how it flows. So the last thing I did is just turned on this comb filter and kind of turned it up all the way. Putting that on was kind of just like the icing on the cake. It really made that vowel sound come through. So I'll turn it on and off. There we go. Just one note. We'll choose E. Control B. There we go. Pretty basic so far. So for some of the posts for this sound, here's my little chain over here. I got an EQ, some more compression, a little bit of reverb, some camel crusher, and then another EQ just to squeeze it back together. And with it back on. And there's the first EQ. Just taking out this little notch right here because it's pretty freaking harsh. So yeah, there's a huge difference after that post. Most of it's coming from, the loudness through the camel crusher and the compressor. But yeah, I see Virtual Riot do that a lot. He'll kind of shape his sound how he wants it. And then after that, he'll kind of tame it back down to where it's actually usable. So it's kind of like a process of building it up and scaling it back and doing that over and over until you're really in that sweet spot and you have a really nice and clean sound. So now we're going to move on to the fun part, to me at least, when you add that, the rhythm, the headbanging rhythm to the bass. The first thing I'm going to do is automate this rate. So So with these basses, and especially in this genre, it's kind of like rapping. You gotta have a nice flow. You gotta give the bass, you know, a certain rhythm to make people dance, because, you know, at the end of the day, we are making dance music. So what I like to do is kind of, you know, just make points randomly, and you know, see where the changes take place. And once I got a few of them mapped out, I mean, I'm sure a bunch of other people do this too, but I like to chop these up and kind of use them as little like Lego blocks, kind of just to make the rhythm, so I don't have to, you know, keep drawing them in. And then eventually, after rearranging them a billion times, you should find a cool combination. There we go. Move this one over here as well. And yeah, that is sounding super cool so far. This part right here, where it goes flat, that's where the LFO's, you know, almost completely off. It's just riding up that ramp of the LFO. So I think I'm gonna make the pitch go down on that part. So again, we're just gonna make an automation for this pitch bend. We are cooking now, boys. This thing's turning out pretty cool. So bringing up the mixer again from earlier, again, same processing, except I'm gonna turn this effector on, and this is gonna create a super cool effect for this type of bass. And for this, we're gonna use this ring button over here, and, you know, find a cool spot for it. And with it, it's like this. And I feel like we can include a little bit more, you know, Halloween-ness to this build. So let's try to find like a horror movie vocal sample for this. Here we go. We got the classic Exorcist, one of my favorite movies.
You're gonna die up there.
Oh yeah, that's sick. We're definitely using that. Oh yeah, that makes it official, right? And you know what, boys? We're just gonna go for it. We're gonna add in a freaking hardstyle kick in the middle. And shout out to Retep for this kick. It's freaking insane. And after that fill, this can go too. So I took away the kicks and the percussion, and I messed with the LFO again, so it just kind of screeches out for this entire bar. And I think that sounds really cool once this flow kicks back in. And that's that serum distortion I was talking about earlier. It's just getting put to work right here. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me make this. This might be a little bit longer of a video, but apparently a lot of you guys like that better, so no big deal. So that's enough talking. I will play it for you guys in 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna die up there.
I'm a die boss, and boy, you better believe that.
Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. If you made it to the end, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Maybe you guys learned something along the way. I don't know why you guys watch these, but thanks. If you guys want to see like more dubstep and sound design related videos, just drop a comment down below and let me know, because these are super fun for me to make, you know, getting outside your comfort zone and all. So yeah, it's really fun for me. So if you guys want to see more, I can definitely do that. There's like a whole dubstep, you know, rhythm community on YouTube, which is really cool. If you guys want to watch more of that, there's a dude named Moonboy. He makes some pretty cool videos. So if you like this, you should definitely go check him out. His videos are super tight, and there's a whole bunch of other people too. So yeah, I hope that side of my audience enjoyed this video. The other half is just wanting some like house music or something. And yeah, I guess that's gonna do it for this one, boys. So I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.